I also think that understanding the typical playback system and playback location by the end consumer of your audio is really important because that is going to determine what level of masking will occur, for lack of a better word. What I mean is if you have audio piping directly into your ears through headphones where you are blocking out all of the ambient noise, all the imperfections in the audio that you're listening to is going to be much more obvious. While conversely, if you have audio playing through the speakers on your TV, the TV is 6 feet away, you have an air conditioning unit going on in the background, you are going to get away with a lot more because there is so much masking going on to hide the imperfections in the audio. So understanding how people consume your content is incredibly important in determining what level of imperfection is acceptable. For years, I have watched movies, TV shows, podcasts, and YouTube videos on my TV, and on the content where they use lav mics, I have never given a second thought to the audio. I have thought, hey, that's perfectly fine. I can hear what is being said. Job done. There is a podcast that I really enjoyed, and they started by using handheld dynamics. Still sounded kind of bad, but it was tolerable. Then they switched to lav mics, and when I watched the show on my TV, I thought, hey, that sounds pretty good. I can hear them, they feel more free, they can move about, they're not concerned about a microphone in their face, they're not concerned with mic technique. But once I put on my headphones, I thought, yikes, this is not as good as I thought it was. The processing was terrible, the bleed was terrible, the ambient noise was terrible. It was a very bad listening experience, and I could not listen to the show via headphones because the audio was so bad, because the environment was so bad, because the mic selection was so bad. Of course, that is anecdotal. That is based on a single show where they had poor mic selection, poor processing, poor room treatment, everything. It was a perfect storm. But that is to drive home the point that playback system, understanding the end consumer of your audio, is really important because on my TV, that's fine. I could not care less because there is so much masking of imperfections occurring. But once I put on my headphones, I am going to be much more critical. And how do the majority of podcasts get consumed? They get consumed through headphones being shoved in your ears, so every single imperfection in the audio is going to be noticeable. How does the majority of television, news broadcasts, and movies get consumed? Played back over a television where there are speakers blasting through your room, where there's a bunch of ambient noise that is masking all of those imperfections, that is masking the shift between a shotgun microphone and a lav microphone, that is masking the bleed between microphones. So understanding that is important, and that's my point.